Hello survivors and welcome back to Dinosystem. It's been a little while since I was able to do some recording, but I'm squeezing it in and going to try to get everything to work so we can get a steady stream of content going back up for you guys. So surprisingly to me, Dinosystem's actually been my most popular series so far. So I want to keep going with that, and we did kind of leave off just tip of the iceberg for what we were getting into. So we're just going to go into continue. We'll go to the autosave, I think that's the most recent. So where we last left off is we finally hunted something. So now that we're all set up, we're going to look at exploring our island a little more and getting ourselves a little more situated and start thriving. So we left ourselves off in alright condition. A little bit of rain, but nothing too bad. Oh, there is the Troodon here. I want to see if I can even pull that a little closer. There we go. So what were we looking to make? Well, let's just shut the door for now and see what... Oops, wrong button. It'll take me a little bit to get used to those again. Is it K? No. I? No. E? No. Not space. Don't need to jump. There we go. Okay. So for the simple bow, we just need a couple of sticks. And for another spear, we need a couple sticks. And for those, we need to get branches and clean those off. So we'll leave the Troodon here for now, because it has quite a while left to it. So let's go see if we can grab a few sticks. Oh. A number of dead trees. Oh, one of the tips that I want to do right now, that somebody was very helpful in pointing out, I think is actually the 5th? Or maybe even in an earlier episode, but they mentioned that you could use leaves for a bit of first aid to help with the bleeding. So thank you very much for the comment, it's very helpful, and we're putting it to use right now. And we've made it to day 10, so I think we're doing pretty good so far. That actually stopped our bleeding entirely, that's perfect. So let's get a few branches that we can take back with us. Maybe we'll try for 4. That way we can make a number of sticks and we can get ourselves that bow and another spear. So some of these buttons and the commands I remember right off the bat. Others will take a little bit of time just getting back into the swing of it. So let's take all that back. And how are we doing? Muscle soreness is only at 39, so that's pretty good. We got him sitting pretty good with the strength. Let's see, we got a bit of raw meat. Raw pelt. So I think we gotta get a few sharp stones if we can. And let's sharpen. So the main objective, we'll probably try cooking a little bit of the meat too, since we're hungry. Get ourselves, as long as we don't start bleeding again. So let's see, we'll use a large stone. Oh, another sharp stone there. Oh, another sharp stone. That's what we're after. Okay. Oh. There we go. Like I say, it will take me a little while just to remember and get back into the swing of all the commands, all the functions. Just going to take a small drink. With how long it's been since I've been recording, or been able to record, I have a feeling my throat is probably going to get pretty dry pretty fast, just trying to keep up with everything. Okay, so maybe a big stone is not the best thing to use to start a fire. Actually, I think I'm also missing a few things that would help it along as well. Like a leaf might help. Now let's see, we'll take a small stone, and we want something that's in pretty good condition. So I guess we'll try that and see. Oh yeah, much better. I don't know if it's the resin or the leaf, but something's helping to catch it a lot easier. Ooh, and we increased our fire making skill. No. It's getting pretty warm, but... Aw, really? It's one of the big things that I just have to say is that it feels like things don't have the same amount of durability as they should in this game. But, considering how we were able to get things going with that leaf I think we added, we'll see if we can snag a few more we can start the fire with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should hold us over there. Toss that on, get the fire going, cook ourselves the bit of the Troodon, and then from there, just get some of those tools ready. I know this has been a little bit of a slow grind for some of my series, just how long it took to get things going. So I think we're going to try using a couple of small stones, see if that helps us as well for lighting our fire. Kind of. What? I know I'm sweating, but I don't know how that would affect the fire. Yeah, that's not going very quickly. I mean, it is nice our fire making skill is going up, but... Okay, yeah, let's throw on a couple of branches too. This point is going to be trying to figure out whatever we can use to get that fire going. So these should be very durable. I don't know why my wetness would. Like, that seems to be a weird feature to throw in there. And that's not exactly going too well for us. So you know what? Maybe we'll look at trying to clean these pelts off. Or the one. There's some actual progress. I know one of the hardest skills can be trying to light a fire on your own without anything really to help you. But sometimes it feels a little overly punishing too. Put that in, we'll put the pelt over there. Yeah, so that's all the meat we gotta work at cleaning up. And there's a small sharp stone. What was that? Oh, that's a good condition one. So we'll look at cleaning some branches now. Since we have the 2 spears and one of them looks to be in, yeah, pretty good condition actually, maybe we'll just worry about making the bow next. Yeah, so there's, oh, looks like we have a Pteranodon or something flying around for us there. I don't think there's anything we can really do to take one of those down for food or meat. But it's nice to know we're not the only things alive on the island still. And there's another stick. And we'll see if we can clean off the last of these branches. I do gotta get us some water and definitely need to get some food. And we're bleeding again. Well, thankfully we have the leaves in here, so that's a nice little... I was going to say, we have the leaves in here, so bandaging ourselves up and patching ourselves up won't be a problem. Unfortunately, the sharpstone literally broke with 5% left to go on the branch, which means we had to do it completely over again. I can't complain too much, given how hard it is to program a lot of the systems in that this game uses, but there are minor tweaks that could probably help things along a little bit to feel a little more natural. There we go. We'll put that in there. We've got our few sticks. Let's put together that bow. It may take a little while, but we should be able to get it done without too much difficulty. Yeah, it still says we're 30%, but I don't think there's really anywhere we can go to cool down too much without basically hopping into the ocean. And once that's done, there we go. We got ourselves a bow. And for arrows, it is... Okay, so that didn't make us 3. You know what? Before we do that, we better use a leaf and try to stop ourselves from bleeding. Ooh. Yeah, we'll also need to take a little rest. So what we'll probably do from here, completely getting sidetracked with the day's plans, but we'll get the bleeding down. We'll get ourselves some water, get ourselves a bit of food, and then maybe overnight, when it kind of cools down, we'll light that fire so we can cook. There we go. And just to make sure that nothing sneaks in behind us. Now, it's interesting that we saw the Troodon and the Pteranodons flying around. Or pterodactyls, or... I really should kind of look into the... kind of... logic? I don't know if that's the word I want or not. Just kind of to how the logistics is of how they do the naming system for genus and species of dinosaurs. Because you have pteranodons, and then I think you also have pterodactyls as its own species, but just weird musing I'm getting up to while we're trying to get things going along. And that'll be the last one we'll... Oh. Well, then we'll take that back with us. And we'll look at getting a little bit of sleep. So let's take a bit of sleep. We should see our health at least go up a bit. Our stamina, that'll go up just with the rest. It's basically the soreness and the strength I need to watch on. Average sleep, so that's helping that go down quite a bit. There we go. Good sleep will really... Yeah, there we go. Nice fast healing. Muscle soreness is going down steadily. Strength is recovering quite nicely as well. So we might actually hit full amount of stamina back through the night. I think as long as we don't get too hungry, we should be pretty good. Yeah, too hungry. Thought that would be what would wake us up. Oh, so we'll have that berry there. Let's see. I would like to try to get this fire started. Oh. A ban... I didn't realize I had a bandage right in the fire pit there. I thought this was going to be for... Oh, no, we don't want to take the quiver out. A little hard to see and do in the dark. Oh, there we go. Much better try and get this fire lit now. So we'll put those over there to cook. Oh, I didn't even realize it. You can actually hold it over right by the fire so that we can see how far along it's coming. Just want to make sure I can be able to ease... Oh, no. Yeah, we might as well cook everything just because it is getting pretty low condition-wise for a lot of it. Cooked, cooked, and cooked. And we'll have one more. Yeah, that should do us there. And now we want to make some stone arrows. There we go. And we'll put those in our bag, or our quiver. Oh. Gotta make sure to read. A lot of things you'll see as people do play games is that they don't always read the menus and the prompts, so they're trying to tell you what you're supposed to do. So we would just need a few more leaves, so maybe we'll even sneak out and go grab those. And once we have those, and maybe a little more sleep, just so that way we're a little healthier. Yes, we'll take this with us, make those 3 other arrows. And then with that, we should be good to do a little exploring and see what else is on the island with us. Oh, I need to be a little over here, I guess, for... There we go. Actually, I should probably have that Troodon bit still, because we're really going through a lot of the meat quickly. So put that in, and put that in. Eat that up. We'll carry that, and then take... Yeah, we better take the good spear. I think we'll leave those here for now. Oh, the Troodon went away. Bedroll is... Yeah, we're definitely going to need a while before we can do that. And we're not tired enough to be able to nap, so... It looks like, with a little bit of time we have left, we're going to do a little bit of exploring. So we're just going to go down and see. A lot of nothing for quite some distance. I wonder if maybe we even want to try... Well, there are some mountains. Oh, and there's something a little bit over this way. So I think we're going to follow the coastline a bit. Into day 11. So I think we'll probably keep this series going until something comes along eventually. Well, either we die to our own stupidity, which is probably going to be 90% probability of happening, or something's going to find us and hunt us down. Kind of hard to say which one it might be first. Oh, now look at that. We aren't alone. I think we'll head up over this way and take a little look at what's around here. Because we've got a Triceratops right here. We're not going to get too close just because we don't want any problems with... Ooh, that's an alpha. And there are some eggs, but we don't think we want to go messing with that. But what I... This is the debate right now. And as much as I know how long it took to make it, is I'm almost wondering if we want to make another little shelter here. Although, that... Oh! That being said... I think we also want to just keep going around doing some exploring. Oh. No, it's... I'm kind of surprised you can't use bones for anything, to be honest, but... That was an Ankylosaurus. So there are other dinosaurs on the island. It's just about figuring out where everybody is. Getting really hot, though. Up to 36 Celsius. I think probably the cloak I have on isn't helping with keeping that off. So how are we doing time-wise? I'm probably going to get the next episodes be around 20 to 25-ish minutes, I think. That should be a nice sizable amount of time to be able to go around, explore. Oh! Found another little area. But I figure that, for time-wise, should be pretty good in just being able to get a little bit done, see what the game still has to offer, and just have a little bit of nice time with you guys. Just another little drink there. As much as I would like to do some hunting, I don't think we're... Yeah, I don't want to get us involved in a herd of Triceratops. This one... Oh... Okay, we're going to start leaving. Because we do not want any of that. That is our first Tyrannosaur, the apex predators of the island. We want to try to be away from them as much as possible. But I did see something promising over this way. Oh. We're hearing something calling out. Oh. Oh, it might be... Yeah, Tyrannosaur we gotta be very careful of. Because we're probably the easiest meal it could find on the island. What I was thinking was maybe we try building a base... Ooh! Actually, that might be a very good spot for a base. I just want to have a drink of the rain. So better find cover. Yeah, we'll probably start heading back home. I just want to say this down here is a very promising spot to make a little base from. Because nothing except us should be big enough to be able to sneak through here. So if we built a few walls out like this, and a little bit here with doors, that'd be a nice spot to have a steady supply of wood and rock. And Tyrannosaurs. Okay. Ooh. Now we're enjoying our peace and quiet all alone in the corner, but I think we kind of found an issue with going inland. I don't want to start sprinting yet, just because we are kind of a little sore muscle-wise. Oh, let's get another drink in. I'm gonna try to find our way back to where we were. The only problem I have with the spot we have is that food could be a problem come winter, because we're into early summer. I don't know if we'd be able to fish to keep ourselves with a nice steady amount of food. Okay, that's right over there. That's our base. So we didn't go too far, just far enough to realize that there's a lot of Tyrannosaurs around that we'd probably be in a bad spot if they came up our way. But once we... Thought I heard something. Let's open the door up. Let's get on inside. So, we'll get ourselves some sleep now. And with that, I think we'll call our episode here. So this has been another episode of Dinosystem. Like I say, we're going to keep going with the series just because it is, for some reason, the one that's getting me the most draw or people interested and enjoy watching it. So we'll go along, we'll keep trying to get the videos more interesting. What we'll do next? I don't know. I think we could expand our base, but I think that's a little too boring with how long it took to finally get ourselves settled in and actually properly going. I think what maybe we'll do instead is we'll see if we can try hunting and getting ourselves a few more pieces of equipment and things like that. So we'll just let ourselves sleep as much as we can. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so muscle soreness is dropping steadily, strength going very well, so that's great. So, yeah. So, we'll save there, and we'll end this episode here. So thank you everybody for watching Dinosystem. I've been SurvivalVis as always. Remember to take care and stay alive.